Thanks for joining us today on part 2 of Minnie's kill switch install. Today we're going to be going over how the switch works, how to wire the switch, and how to connect it to the engine. We're also going to test the switch by running the engine to make sure that it shuts it down correctly. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys over there.
This is going to be a basic no-frills switch. So you've got one side here, and it comes up, and then the other side here. This is how it looks as an electrical symbol. When it's in the off position, no current can go through. When it's closed or in the on position, it allows your current to go through. So for us, this is going to be coming from the engine to a ground. When we close this energy coming from the engine to the ground, it's going to actually shut the engine down. If you recall from our last video, right here is our on-off switch for the engine, and we have the oil pressure sensor right here, and this is where it goes into the engine block. What we're going to do is disconnect it so it can no longer shut down our engine. Because this is going to be on a go-kart, we don't want our oil level sensor to shut down the engine while we're riding. Most of the time we're going to be on rough, uneven ground, and it could slosh around the oil in the engine, cavitating the sensor on the inside and shutting down our engine. What we're going to do with this instead is we're going to take a bullet connector and wire it into this connector right here. Now this is on Harrison, so we're actually going to do it on Minnie. I just wanted to show it to you on Harrison because it's really hard to see what we're doing on Minnie. So let's go back over there to Minnie and we'll go ahead and start taking this apart and get everything put together.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this piece of power wire. We're using blue today. You can use whatever color you want. The most common power is going to be red, and your most common ground is going to be black. I'm just using what I have laying around, so it's this nice blue color. So what I'm going to do is measure approximately where I need to have my zip ties, and so I can also cut out the proper size, or cut off what I don't need. So I'm going to get some masking tape so I don't use all of my zip ties up. And this is just to hold it in place. So my kill switch is going to be right here on the engine. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of room to work. A little bit of extra wire over there. Get our side cutting pliers. Measure where we need, and then cut a little bit extra. Alright. We're just going to leave our tape on here so it can help hold it down whenever we get ready to zip tie everything. I'll show you how to install your connectors. So there are a couple of different tools you can use to do this. You can use standard wire cutter and stripper,
So you'll find whatever size wire you happen to be using. This is your cutting area for that, for the stripper. Crimp it down, twist it a little bit, and pull, and off it comes. Now what you want to do is just twist the ends together so it makes it nice and neat. Then you'll get your connector. One side of ours needs a ring terminal, so we'll go ahead and do that with this one. Here's our ring terminal. You see it's red, so we slide on, and I find it's helpful if I twist it the same way that I twisted the wires on the inside. Now what you don't want is for your wire to come all the way out. You want it to be just even with the top of the terminal. If you look at your pliers, you'll see right here where I'm pointing with the terminal is the red spot. It also has a blue right next to it, so we can use that for both red and blue terminals. I'm just going to open it up and then crimp it down. Alright, that should be good, and one way to test it is by pulling on it. Pulling on the terminal and pulling on your wire. If it doesn't come apart, then you're good to go. The other one that we're going to need is a bullet connector. Another tool that we can use to strip our wire is something like this. This is an automatic stripper. As you close the jaw, it comes down, pulls the wire off. So usually you only want about a 1/4 inch or so. So I set it right there, and it pulls it right off. And you just twist it, just like the other one. Put your terminal on. And like I said, I usually like to twist it. You don't have to. I just find it helps it get it down on there. I was just sorry about that. I was just making sure that it was the way it needed to be. And we take our terminal crimpers again. And crimp it. And there's the dog. Alright, we're going to take this over to the engine in the go-kart and I'll show you how to install it. Okay, we're going to be disconnecting our yellow wire right there. And then we're going to get a bullet connector for our blue wire. And plug it in there. Now we're going to run our wire the same route that we had it. The ring terminal on this wire is going to go here on our bottom post. You just unscrew it with your screwdriver. Be careful not to lose them because they're very small screws. Take it, put it through our ring terminal, and screw it back in. Being careful to make sure that we don't cross thread it. Alright. And now we're going to take our ground wire and we're going to put it here on the top. Now for our ground, I am actually going to put it right on this nut down here. Right on the screw down here. So let me drop down a little bit and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, we're going to unscrew the screw right here. Now we may find that we need to clean up our area right here, but hopefully we'll be able to get a good ground without having to take off any of the paint. We'll see. I may end up removing the paint anyway. Going to tighten it down. Okay. Now we're going to start our engine. We'll make sure that our switch on the engine is in the on position and our kill switch has to be in the off position. Remember, when it's off, the switch is open so no potential goes through. And it works. We're done. Now, all we need to do is run our line the way we want it to look. So I'm going to take off this tape, put some zip ties on it, and kind of clean this up here a little bit, and we'll be all good to go. Well, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video about how to install the kill switch. It's a very easy process that pretty much anybody should be able to do. All you got to do is just follow along the directions that I showed you, and you guys should be good to go. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click the bell for notifications. That way, whenever the newest video comes out on Saturdays at 8 o'clock, you guys will be ready to go. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to come watch the video, and I hope you guys have a great, safe weekend. See you later.